Hello out there, my name is Olutola and welcome to my channel. I'll be working on polynomial in this video lesson. I'll be solving a question that has to do with quotient and remainder, and at the end of this video lesson, you'll be able to find the quotient and remainder of a polynomial when it's divided by an algebraic term. Please stay tuned and subscribe please. To start with, a polynomial is an expression of more than two algebraic terms, especially the sum of several terms that contains different powers of the same variable. Well, this is a mathematical definition, and an example of what I mean by this definition is, let's say we have 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x raised to power 2 plus let's say 2 x raised to power 2 minus 5x plus 6. This is a polynomial function. They have the same variable x and they are added or subtracted from each other. So this is what I will be working on, something like this. And I have a question. The question goes: find the quotient and remainder when 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 is divided by 4x minus 1 and x plus 2. So this is the question I will be working on in this video, and I'll be using the long division method as in our basic mathematics. You know what long division is like. Let's say we have 15 here, and is divided by 3. We call 15 the dividend. We call 15 the dividend. We call 3 the divisor, and whatsoever we have as the answer here is called the quotient. So that's what the question is. We are going to be having from the question. When we divide 15 by 3, or we see how many 3 can we get in 15, that's 5. Then we multiply 3 by 5, we have 15. We write it down here. We subtract, we have 0 as the remainder. So we have 5 as the quotient and the remainder is 0. Nothing is left. So this is what we'll be doing in this lesson. So let's start right away with the first part. The first part is we should divide the polynomial of order 3 raised to power 3, that's the highest power here, of order 3 by 4x minus 1. So let's start with that. So I have my question here now. So for me to use long division method, I must not forget to follow this order: DMS, D for division, M for multiplication, and S for subtraction. So I'll start right away. If I'll take the first term, I'll divide the first term of the function 4x cubed. I'll divide it with 4x. I'll only divide it with 4x. And when I divide 4x cubed by 4x, I will have x square. I will have x squared. Thereafter, I will multiply as 4x minus 1. I will multiply everything here. 4x minus 1 by x squared. So when I multiply that, 4x times x square, I have 4x cube, minus 1 times x square, I have minus x square. Then I do the subtraction. I follow this order. When I do the subtraction, 4 minus 4x cube minus 4x cube will give me 0. So I might not want to write that. I don't want it to be too clumsy. Then plus 3x square minus x square, as plus 3 minus times minus will give us plus. So as plus 3 plus x square, that will give me plus positive x 4x square. Then I will continue. I will drop this. Now I have minus 2x. Now I've dropped that. Now then I'll continue the order again, the process again. I will start with d again. This time I will divide plus positive 4x square. I'll divide it with 4x. I'll divide it with 4x. Don't forget 4x is positive. We don't always write the positive sign, so don't forget that. So I'll divide 4x square, positive 4x square by positive 4x. I will have positive x plus x. Then I will multiply 4x minus 1 by positive x. I'll multiply. When I multiply this by this, I will have positive 4x square minus x, because minus 1 times plus x will give me minus x. And I subtract now. When I subtract, as usual, most often this will give you 0. Positive 4 minus positive 4, that's plus 4, plus minus times plus will give you minus. Positive 4 minus 4 will give us 0. Then minus 2 minus 1. The coefficient of x here is 1. Minus 2 minus 1. That will be minus 2 plus 1. And that will give me minus 1x. I will not write the 1. Minus x. Then I will drop this now. Plus 1. And I can't continue the division because what I have here, minus x, is less than what I have here, positive 4x. So that's the end of the division here, and I have my answer. I have the quotient. Question says we should find the quotient. I have the quotient up here, which is x square plus x, and I have the remainder. The remainder is what I have down here, and that's minus x plus 1. So I have finished the first question, the first part of this question. I'm done with this. I go on with the second one. The second one is dividing this function with x plus 2. So let's go there. We have the second question. We have x plus 2. I'm dividing it with 4x cube plus 3x square minus 2x plus 1. Please let me check to see if I am correct. Okay, I'm correct. So we go with that now. As we did earlier, we take the first term here, 4x cube, you divide it with x. You don't divide it with x plus 2, you divide it with what you see here, x. So 4x cube divided by x will give us 4x square. Then I'll multiply. Don't forget dms I'll multiply 4x squared times x will give us 4x cubed times 2 will give us plus 8x squared. When you divide, you only divide with this. When you multiply by all that is here. So, and that's what I've done. Then I'll subtract. When I subtract, this will give me 0, as it most often used to be. Then we come here, we have positive 3 minus positive 8. That's plus 3. That's 3 minus 8, and that will give me minus 5x squared. Then I'll drop this minus 2x. Then I'll go again. I'll divide negative 5x squared by x, and I will have negative 5x. When we divide negative 5x squared by positive x, only x, I will have negative 5x. So I will multiply again. I'll multiply everything here with negative 5x. I will have negative 5x squared negative 10x. That is x times negative 5x. I have this positive 2 times negative 5x. I have minus 10x. Then I will subtract as following this order. So when I subtract negative 5 minus negative 5, negative 5 minus 5 minus 5 will give me 0. I don't want to make it clumsy, that's why I don't write it. Then I have minus 2x minus 10x. That's minus 2 plus 10. I will have plus 8x. Then I'll drop the last number here. I have plus 1. So I will do the division. As you can see, this is greater than this, so I can continue with the division. Positive 8x is greater than x, so I can continue. So as is different from the first question, so I can continue. So I continue. Positive 8x divided by x, I will have positive 8. Then I'll multiply positive 8 times x. Positive 8 times x, I will have positive 8x. Then positive 8 times positive 2, I have positive 16. Then I subtract. When I subtract, as it is here, this is 0. Then I have 1. This is positive 1 minus positive 16, and that will give us minus 15. So I go now. I have my quotient. My quotient is what I have up here. I have 4x squared minus 5x plus 8, and I have my remainder. My remainder is what I have down here. My remainder is negative 15. Negative 15. Now it's a little, the quotient that we have here is similar to what we have here. They are both of order 2, but the remainder we had here, negative x plus 1, is we have here negative 15. So we need to know the difference. I hope you enjoyed these two questions, these two questions in one. If you do, please, I would like you to subscribe and watch out for the next video, still on polynomial, but I'll be working on the I'll be working on the remainder theorem. Thank you for watching.